want me to drive?
Rain to Miss Daisy.
So it's like that, you're just gonna go for the box, huh? And not get the recon? You do the same exact thing. Hey. I didn't call myself out on it, I'm calling you out on it. You going?
Yeah.
Shit.
You guys getting shot at?
No, you're chasing me though. Yeah, you're chasing me. Good, that's
I'm playing a few games after this before I go to bed. Fuck it. Tomorrow's Friday. I can make up to sleep.
Oh shit, I got sniped. Up top in the window. In the window.
Coach, playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, really random.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming to you, coming to you. Kip. Sit. Begin. Three. Check hop. Check 24. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Show it up. One.
First carry for Darius Geis. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 27-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Where are they, team? Check 26. Check it backer. Check it backer. Check 43. Check 4. Check 4. Watch the safety.
Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Mariota. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Watch the pass. Watch out.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the play. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
At the Steelers' 37-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Under 10.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Mike, 55. Right there.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Here we go again.
You told me to make it private. No, then you said make it private later. You did. One of these guys did.
Here's Rosen. And this is caught. It's Parker.
When you guys said make it private after you ended the game.
I think I did. I think that was me.
Talmad's open.
Be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. And now it's Rosen looking. And Jennings has it. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Kid, you're always fucking eating.
Oh, it's good, Josh. It's still this way.
Said all you're doing is like
He's already dead. Come over here, Doug. Come here instead.
Throwing again, it's Rosen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Stop your whining. Hey,
I mean, you always say that it makes you go.
Rosen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Sanders' kick is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
There's a bouncing belly right there, Josh. I'm gonna go behind. I'm gonna go in the back. Lay down, and go by it. Oh, Junior, he's in there.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20. 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darius Geis, 79 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. They talked about stringing plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
nope.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Rosen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Rosen to throw. It's complete to Grant.
Oh, shit.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run with a jive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Now Balaj. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit, thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Middle.
On 1st down, it's Rosen.
He's up there.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Let them fight each other.
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. They'll set up the screen to Balaj.
To the left. Come back.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tip.
And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, shit.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
552, 552. I got one. Check it out, Reed.
To throw is Mariota. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. Returnable for Grant. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
This is Ajayi. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. That's about as good as a linebacker can diagnose that play, isn't it?
It certainly is, and what he did really well is that while he was diagnosing, he got his feet in motion without actually going anywhere and taking a false step that he had to make up later. He read it, got his feet in motion, and then he just took off and made the play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
Oh, shit, I took the wrong way.
20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 14-10.
I'm in the second quarter, but I'll play some. She's still going to be on Josh.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Oh, that's just fun.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On second and 11 now. Rosen, his first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now it's Ajayi. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
I know you felt that one.
suspension.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Brought in over the middle by Glenn. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. Rosen now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Ajayi. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take out blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a
block.
block.
I'm saying Junior, because Junior said he got me today, so nobody can take that.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Oh, that wasn't that high up. It'd be killing you from that high up. I mean, that low.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
What are you saying, Josh? You broke over my thing. What did Maya say? 50% of the population in the U.S. My girl's mom was telling me. Why don't you just dive into prison and try to get the help?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2 for 1 without ever even giving up the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Wait.
Out of the gun, Geis.
I'm right here.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
He said stay in the helicopter.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Hey, man.
25 yards that time. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, purple gun. I gotta zero down here.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This is taken as 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I'm going to the flag, too. Oh, yeah, they're coming towards us.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Yeah.
They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Get in the helicopter. Yo, this round up.
Play fake to Balaj. Now Rosen.
Walk.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Get in.
Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
Get in the
First
air,
possession of the third quarter and interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's Geis. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Down the numbers. There he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darius Geis.
Rise it up a little bit. Don't sit on the ground. They got a free shot at you.
And the interception by the Steelers D leads to a touchdown.
Oh, they're coming again.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Josh is taking his sweet-ass time out there, not...
This is taken at the 3.
They're right there. He said, "Oh, y'all stupid, like they're not
past the 20
outside."
and down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, he tried to kill them. Y'all coming here walking.
Fucking flags.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Balaj. TJ Watt in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
We don't need
Second
to do
and
this.
9. Rosen is pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch.
Actually, this was
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Hover around. No, just go there, Becky. Just hover around the area first. Because he's still outside of the circle. Okay. Where you going, Ducky? No, go back that way. I just said it's fine.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
There's a dude down here, though.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seems contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Junior, not you.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build on the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Hey, be careful.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run with Geis. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Doug, do you need any shields? Do you need any shields?
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
You gotta get in the air. I tried to talk closer to Mike John.
Huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
I know it's quiet out after their storm, but damn.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot for them.
She's integrate. Okay, you nasty ass creep.
To try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and
That
find
shit
one
really
of
show
those
us
plays from one of your better players. Maybe try and hit something big.
That's crazy.
Going in the excitement area.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run here with Balaj. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
Oh shit, you see him? Oh, there's dudes down here.
Rosen off the play
What
action.
are you doing? Keep this bad guys here.
Ball, end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
I know you're not that
Coverage was very good that time. A nice
Right
job to
next to the
smother him as the
bad
ball
dudes. I just said
arrived,
we
and that
shouldn't
ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
They're around the building.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You can try that to the left too.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And Wilson has it. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16.
That's good for Dolphins.
I'm fine.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Rosen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Caught by Wilson. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Get up the UAV, Duck.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
What happened to those dudes that was next to us? You guys do?
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Oh, okay.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, that's them.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
They can't see us through the window, right? Oh, they can? I thought they weren't supposed to.
Mariota to throw it this time. And he finds McLaurin. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Set the toes, defense. Set the...
Alright, so Josh, you watching the window. I'm watching the door slash this way. Duffy, what are you watching?
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Hey man, this Claymore's not gonna do shit.
Check 55 to Mike. Come on, baby.
You can't jump the window. We tried, remember?
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 3. Now Mariota. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. Mariota now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Forced out to his left.
Is my legs going through the wall?
I think the ball's out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And it's a big turnover there on the final play.
Do I have full legs? Because they can see the legs. If it glitches through, you know what I'm saying?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. On 2nd and 11 now. Rosen battle through here, and this will be caught. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rosen will throw. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Rosen to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From midfield now, here's Rosen. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Same love line for Same love line for Josh.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rosen. This one into the hands of the running back. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is.
Yeah, Doug,
this was an excellent read. Read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
When they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line, or he's
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
What happened?
T.J. Watt. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
You really like that sniper dude,
To try again after the sack.
I thought he was sniping again.
Rosen, and his throw is incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, but now it's 3rd and goal.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football
right
so you can make a play on it while it's in the air.
Oh, my God.
That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
No, because you didn't.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. To throw is Rosen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And the helicopter? This nigga definitely sucks.
Boy, these good blokes are stuck in the green.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield.
They're the ones that,
make sure the clock continues
you know, they're the same
pile up
people
the
that
first
was there
downs.
earlier.
And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Oh, yeah.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis.
Rewind this one.
And he was able to shed the tackle.
Bring Josh back because it was enough. You know what? It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Whatever.
Game that's nice, but it works some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now, the funny shit is, he was the one who told me that they was going to.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brooks Reed picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number. We can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
His girlfriend called him.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
He did.
They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rosen, incomplete to his receiver Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
That's not like the first.
He'll look to throw. And Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
No, it's not bad.
Picked up by Steven Nelson. The 30, 10, 5. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Well, that's not bad. You should take a win however you get it.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill.
Who'd you get
A lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. Have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
different team.
Different teams have different ways of doing it.
I played way more games in my KD worse.
The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be
too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Back to the air, Rosen after the pick 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll set up the screen to Balazs. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
I play a win.
3rd and long here for Rosen. Now a desperation throw. He's got him in. Complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Rosen, he's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. It's going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what could hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Rosen on 1st and 10. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Oh, my God.
Again, it's Rosen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point. And our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. They said beginning of the season.